It's the 8th of August, 2012. This is Capital FM Online TV News. In the headlines, suspended DCJ Nancy Baraza to appeal decision to have her sacked. Guard claims armed AP officers snatched 13.9 million shillings from him at JKIA. Nairobi property rate defaulters given extra 10 days to pay up. And 3 former African leaders praise Kenya's progress against HIV. Good evening, I'm Victoria Rubadiri. Suspended Deputy Chief Justice Nancy Baraza is to file an appeal at the Supreme Court challenging a verdict by the tribunal recommending her sacking from the judiciary. Her lawyer Kioko Kilikumi has told Capital FM TV that they will file the notice on Thursday morning. Meanwhile, the Director of Public Prosecutions has approved Baraza's prosecution over the Village Market incident in which she threatened to shoot security guard Rebecca Kerubo. Keriako Tobiko has appointed Acting Deputy DPP Dorcas Oduor and Principal Prosecuting Counsel Alexander Muteti to prosecute Baraza. On Monday, Kerubo, through her lawyer Irungu Kengata, asked Tobiko to prosecute Baraza for assault. The tribunal investigating the incident recommended the removal of Baraza after it concluded that she had pinched Kerubo's nose, brandished a gun at her, and caused a disturbance at the Village Market.
We therefore recommend to Your Excellency Mwai Kibaki, Lady Justice Nancy Makoha Baraza, the Deputy Chief Justice and the Vice President of the Supreme Court of Kenya, be removed from office.
A guard employed by security firm Wells Fargo has denied stealing 13.9 million shillings from Bank of Africa that was destined for Nairobi from Eldoret. Charles Otaruk Chebon, who was arraigned before Senior Principal Magistrate Rose Nyambura, claims he was robbed of the money at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport by 3 armed men dressed in administration police uniform. Chebon also denied a second charge of giving false information to police, claiming he was kidnapped and robbed of the money on arrival at JKIA. Magistrate Nyambura ordered that he be remanded at the JKIA police station for 2 more days and be presented in court on Monday. Police and officials from Wells Fargo officials said that the guard had been escorted to the Eldoret International Airport by armed police before he boarded a plane to Nairobi. He was supposed to be picked up by an escort team in Nairobi at a designated gate, but showed up at police station where he reported that he was kidnapped by unknown gunmen upon arrival at JKIA and later dumped in Karen. Rate defaulters in the city of Nairobi have been given a 10-day reprieve as a deadline imposed by the council saw it collect a staggering 800 million shillings in arrears. Nairobi Town Clerk Robaduba told Capital Newsbeat that he was confident the extension will enable the council to meet its target of collecting 4 billion shillings. He urged all who have not heeded the call to do so to avoid being inconvenienced in the future. He said should anyone be refused to pay up, then the auctioning of their property will begin and proceeds will go to the City Hall.
Kama mnataka huduma ifanywe, lazima pesa ipatikane. Na baraza bila pesa kuna huduma. Kwa hivyo nimeambia bwana Town Clerk tuongeze siku 10 ya kutoka leo siku 10 ndio watu waendelee kulipa, na baada ya hizo siku 10 tuone kwamba wamemaliza na ule atakuwa amelipa tuta auction property yake.
And finally, 3 former heads of state have commended Kenya in its work in the fight against HIV and AIDS. The former presidents, who have come under the banner of Champions for an HIV-Free Generation, say the Kenyan government has done a lot to fight the scourge. Retired President of Botswana Festus Mogae, who is the chairman of the Champions for an HIV-Free Generation, called on the youths to also get engaged in programs that aim to prevent further spread of the virus. First President of Zambia, Kenneth Kaunda, said they will share with the world the best practices Kenya has adopted that could work elsewhere.
We shall find and conquer.
And that does it for our top stories of the day. Thank you for joining us. I'm Victoria Rubadiri.